Hey, it's Matthew from That's Matthew, and you're watching Disney Channel. I've always wanted to do that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of That's So Matthew. Today, it is very exciting because we are hosting, I guess, technically the first ever That's So Matthew holiday event, where I will be talking about a very exciting DCOM with a very exciting person. But before we get into things, I'm going to have my guests introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Sparkling Ava from Instagram.
And what are we talking about today?
The newest Disney Channel original movie, Christmas Again.
I love the way you said
Thanks. That's how they say it in the trailers. So yeah.
Yes, I am very excited, honestly, to talk about it because it's a movie that I was expecting to like, but I think I liked it more than I was expecting to like it.
Yeah.
And it's also like the first DCOM in like forever that's about like Christmas and the holidays, which is super exciting.
A full decade since Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas in 2011. Why did it take this long?
Yeah, but I think it was worth the wait because I think, in my opinion, you're more than welcome to disagree with me, but this is probably one of the best DCOMs that's been released in a long time.
Oh, yeah. I can agree.
Kind of coming at spin a little bit and Under Wraps. I loved Under Wraps, don't get me wrong, but
It's okay.
I think that this one takes the cake for me.
So, should we start off with a bunch of Disney Channel news that
Of course, we have to.
Yeah.
Well, first off, would you like to introduce our first one?
Okay, yes. I'm gonna do them in order, if that's fine.
Okay.
Saving the worst for last, basically. So
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. The first one's really sad. Gabby Duran and the Unsittables got canceled after 2 seasons. Fuck you, Disney, for that. And we might do an episode on this in the future. So yeah.
Yes, I think that we definitely should. I was very surprised, honestly, that it got canceled.
I'm not. It's been getting so much hate over the last few years of its run. Like, yeah. It only ran for like 2 years and 2 seasons. Yeah.
That's sad though. I feel like it's still like a really new show. I feel like the new thing is the Disney Channel, the show goes on for like ever and ever, or it like ends after 2 seasons.
Yeah, like Just Roll It and Coop and Cammy got canceled after 2 seasons, like due to COVID. But I don't know why this one got canceled. Maybe it's because of ratings and financial. That's what the creator of the show said. It was a financial business decision.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the way that they like say a lot of stuff, like in just like general, like if they're not making money, I guess like I could see why they would cancel it, but I just thought that it was a cute show. Like I wasn't definitely like a huge fan of it, but I like appreciated like what it was. And like I had told you, like I respect like the actors and stuff. Like this means that they're like out of a job and like the crew and everything. So like I definitely like understand where like yeah, sure, it wasn't my favorite by any means, but I really respect what they did.
I know.
With the show. So yeah, that's definitely like the more tame news. Yeah, unfortunately.
Then here's better news. We have 4 new shows that are taking the places of the ones that left this year. So the ones that left this year were Just Roll It, Gabby Duran, possibly Sydney to the Max, and Fam Jam left like last year. So we have Ultraviolet and Black Scorpion coming in 2022. I hope it's early 2022 because I'm not waiting till fucking summer. Saturdays, which we don't know when it comes out because it starts production in May. That was a pilot that was announced in March. Meet the Mayhems, which was previously titled Amy from Amarillo, which was also a pilot announced in April. And Camp Newton, which is a show that's filmed in like Mexico, but then they're like distributing it in America. So it's premiering here. And another new Disney Channel original movie, Zombies 3, which we don't know when that comes out, but in 2022. I want a fucking release date. Just hurry up, Disney Channel. Stop leaving me on scene. And Under Wraps is allegedly getting a sequel. It might.
What?
Yeah.
I did not
Let
even
me
hear
send that to
this.
you. It's supposed
I'm low key, like, I don't know what to say
same.
about that
It's
one.
supposed to start production in January and wrap in late February.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. Do you want to say the worst news for this?
Sure. Okay, so I actually did an episode on when got renewed for a season 5. Back in the day when I did my little mini episodes, and it was essentially just me ranting about the show. Well. I did not think it could get any worse,
Oh,
but somehow it did. It was renewed for a 6th season.
fuck, really? I hate this shit. I do not need
Like,
this.
why? Like, my question is why?
Literally.
Like, no one is asking for this. No one wants it.
I know. Like, I love you, Miranda, Trevor, and Mallory and Israel, but why did they have to get rid of like the new cast members that were already there in season 4 to 5? Like, yeah, I love them,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
just
don't like
literally
this.
like, what? Like okay, and then they're gonna go to the Wild West. Like, how bored do you have to be to like make it this far into a show to like completely rebrand it every single
I
season?
know. They're changing the title to like Bunked Learning the Ropes.
It's so
I
embarrassing. I'm
know.
sorry. I'm literally like over it. I'm so
I
over
know.
it.
I won't forgive them unless they renew Sydney to the max. It's still pending. We don't know if it's canceled yet, but the season 3 finale aired on November 26th, and it kind of felt like a satisfying ending, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just don't understand why Bunked is the one that gets chosen to like continuously like get
Ugh,
renewed.
I know.
Like, I get it, but I don't get it. It's like, why? Like, there has been so many other shows in the past, like on Disney Channel, that like deserved to get a season 5 and they didn't get it. But Raven's
I'm
Home got a
glad.
season 5,
I'm happy.
which I'm glad about Raven's Home, but it's like Bunked. Like, why was Bunked the first one? Why is it getting a 6th season?
Literally.
Yeah, that's just like, I guess my problem with it is it just is like, I'm done with
I
it. Like, it,
know.
it had its prime. Like, we're going on this show, like, premiered in like 2015.
I know.
Like, and I'm surprised Miranda is like still on the show. Like, as much as I love her, it's kind of like to the point where I bet she's probably making like the most out of the entire cast because she's the only one that stayed.
Yeah. I think she's tired of it, but she wants a paycheck. So,
No, I think she is too. Like, if I worked on the exact same show for 6 years, I would get bored. I'm sorry.
same.
I don't like know what else to say like about this. Like, I'm just kind of frustrated that it continuously like gets renewed. When I saw that, I almost choked. I saw it before you sent it to me,
Oh,
and then when you sent it to me, I almost like gagged. I was like, why? Like, why now? Like, I get it, but I just don't understand. Like,
I know.
it doesn't make any sense either. Like, it's just like, it's not even like what it originally started off as.
Literally.
They're like making it up like as they go. And it's just like, Jesse like is no longer even tied into the show. Like, it's supposed to be a Jesse spinoff.
Literally. But they did bring back Emma for
So
season 5, so it's still kind of tied to that, but not really. I hope they bring her back in season
yeah,
6, though, which I doubt.
I doubt it. I bet she's probably like, just cancel the show already.
Yeah.
No, so that's like our big rant of the episode because I was just so like frustrated when I saw that. I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
I know. Should we start off with the movie then? Of
Yeah, I think we should.
course.
So, as always here on the podcast, we're gonna do our brief overview. Just because the podcast is no longer completely centered around Disney Channel does not mean our episode format is changing whatsoever. So, Christmas again, question mark, is a holiday Disney Channel original movie that stars Scarlett, ironically from Bond.
Yeah, but she's not in it anymore.
Yeah, she left. She dipped.
Queen.
She was like, I'm done. Yeah. You're on to bigger and better
I
things.
know.
Sorry. It's just the truth. And so this was originally announced like last
November
November, December.
2020.
Yeah. So this was the very, very first time that a Disney Channel original movie has dropped on Disney Plus the same day that it premiered
True.
on Disney
Yeah.
Channel. So do we think that they're doing this because of the low ratings that the past two have gotten?
Probably. They're getting better at adding them faster, though. I hated waiting 6 months for Zombies 2 and Upside Down Magic to get added. That really, I hated that.
Yeah, so I think that they're like trying to like kind of keep the Disney Channel like original movies coming. So they're trying out new things. And so their new thing was adding it to Disney Plus the same
I
day.
liked it.
I watched I did not watch it when it first came out because I've obviously been very busy not with doing other things, not even working on the podcast, but don't worry, we're back and better than ever. But it I was kind of nervous about it because I feel like a very DCOM plot is to like just live the same day like over and over again.
It took inspiration from Groundhog Day. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I love Groundhog Day. I love the movie. I love the musical. But so that's why I was kind of like a little nervous, to be honest. But I feel like it worked.
Yeah. I liked it.
It did work. It's also like one of like the very few movies that have a Hispanic protagonist,
That's true.
which is very exciting.
How many other were there? I think there's like 4. No.
Gotta Kick It Up, Princess Protection Program, and Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, yeah.
So 3. So this is the 4th one. But I just really like the representation that they're having on the channel lately.
I love it too.
Even if the DCOMs like aren't vibing and thriving, they tried.
That's true. I'm
like
happy.
that's what they're doing. They're trying. So yeah, so that's basically an overview. It also stars Daniel Sahada.
I don't know what to say.
Of course.
Maybe Sunyata.
Alexis Cara and Priscilla Lopez. And this one guy that I'm gonna butcher his last name, so I'm just gonna call him Tony, like we're on a first name basis. He it was the character Geppetto on Once Upon a Time, which is one of my all-time favorite shows.
Oh, I had no idea about that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, when I first saw him, I was like, where have I seen him before? And then I was like, oh my god, it's Geppetto from Once Upon a Time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I absolutely loved the casting in this movie. I feel like the cast, it was very true DCOM, but it also was accurately cast for representation.
True. There was also Ashlyn J. Lopez as Gabby and Beth Black as Diane, who was from High School Musical, the series, who played Ricky's mom, who everyone hated. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Yeah, how could we forget that? But the little brother in this movie was kind of an icon.
Wait, really? Icon?
I mean, I thought that he was like funny. Like, I feel like, we got that classic DCOM brother vibe going on.
True. I found him to be a little annoying, but Rowena could be annoying too. So it's even.
Yeah. Also, the guy who played Santa in this movie, I love and vibe with because I feel like it was a really interesting choice. I don't know why she kept calling him Tall Santa.
Is he tall?
Like, he looked like a normal height to me.
Same.
And she was like, Tall Santa. I was talking to Tall Santa. But he is like essentially like the guardian angel of the movie kind of vibe.
That's true.
He's kind of like guiding her through this journey. He shows up all the time.
Yeah.
To like help her out, and it's cute.
It is. I like it.
But I really liked the grandma, honestly. I thought she was kind of iconic. Like she was very funny.
She was. I did find the fart jokes a little unnecessary though. That's the one thing I didn't
Yeah, I
like.
agree. It like kind of just got it was one of those jokes that kind of like wore itself out over time. But no, I thought she was super iconic. I was so into it. And
Yeah,
she's also a very famous actress. So the cast is honestly top notch,
sure.
character wise. But let's talk about the characters like in general, because so honestly, we're gonna start off with Rowena, which I also love that name. I feel like we've never had a DCOM character named
Same.
that.
It reminds me of
And they
Rowan.
shorten it to Row. Oh yeah.
Rowan Blanchard. It reminded me of that when I first saw that name. Yeah.
Yeah, Rowan Blanchard. I kind of forgot about. And so it's all she also goes by Row
Yes.
and Sprout, which is a very interesting nickname.
Yeah, it's interesting, definitely.
So I guess we'll switch things up. I'll have you talk about her first. What did you think of her character in general?
Okay. Sometimes I found her to be really annoying and bratty, but I get where she's coming from because her family kind of, I don't know, they kind of suck. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree because I was slightly irritated by her for like the entire second half of the film.
Oh,
Like I was getting so frustrated when she was trying to get her parents back together. Like I understand like that's like a really hard time for her family, but it was like what's going on?
yeah. Did you feel bad for her when her parents were getting divorced?
I did feel bad, but I feel like she couldn't really do anything to change it.
I know. Did you like Diane, the girlfriend of the dad?
No. She's like horrible.
She's,
She like reminds me of someone in my family that fits the
oh
exact
my
part.
God, who?
It's just like one it be like like when you have like a separation in your family and then you have like the new girlfriend that comes over to like the family events and it's just kind of like is a hot mess.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the
She
vibe.
reminds me of Ricky's mom from High School Musical, even because she brought her boyfriend to Ricky's musical performance and he didn't like that. And it made him mad.
Yeah, no, I was kind of annoyed by her. So I could see like where she was coming from,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like super like, oh my gosh, favorite character. But Scarlet, not Scarlet, Row, she just irritated me because I understand she was like trying to get her parents back together, but I felt like to the point where like her parents like had told her like we're not gonna get back together, and yet she still was like forcing them back together, like trying to create these picture perfect like moments. And I was like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It was a cute like concept though. Like I understand like she was trying to like recreate like their stuff and continuously like try and make their lives a little bit better. But I was like, they just got to the point where I was just like, yeah, no.
Same. Mm.
Yeah. So that's what I thought about Ro. So our next character is the dad, who I'm just gonna call him Daniel because I'm not gonna butcher his name. But I honestly didn't hate him, but I didn't have like an actual like opinion of him. I felt like he was kind of like a interesting character, like as a dad.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like he was just there.
Yeah, he like didn't have anything going on. Like he didn't feel like a dad. He felt more of like a brother
Oh,
almost.
kind of. Yeah. Definitely.
I honestly thought he was the brother at first, and I was like, wait, no. He looks really young in this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. Uh, but I guess the thing that like threw me off is he like brought that his new girlfriend or whatever, and they were gonna get married, and she was just kind of a bitch.
Wait, who? The girlfriend or Rowie?
The
Oh
girlfriend,
yeah.
and he like couldn't tell like at all. He kind of just like didn't focus on it, and I was kind of like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. I didn't like how he did that.
yeah, I was not feeling that, honestly. I did appreciate like him like being there for Ro a little
Uh,
bit more than I think like the mom was. I feel like everyone was kind of like turned against her, and I get like she was kind of acting a little crazy.
she
Like I won't
was.
disagree with you on that, but I'm like, I think that we could have been a little nicer,
I think so
you
too.
know? You're like her parents. Like that's your job. You're supposed to be like nice and welcoming and supportive.
Literally.
So like on that vibe, we can go and kind of talk about the excuse me, the mom. She was also kind of just there,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I was kind of like not a huge fan of her.
Yeah.
I
Just a
she was okay.
bland DCOM mom, I guess. Not memorable.
Yeah, very like I feel like that's the thing about this movie. Like the plot is like good in the moment, but like it's kind of forgettable, like with specific characters besides like Ro
That's what I
and
think.
Santa. But I still really enjoyed it, and I feel like it stands out in that sense that it's kind of like memorable but not memorable.
Yeah. Would you say it's
Um,
memorable compared to the previous three DCOMs that are around
I
Christmas?
would say I remember Spin probably the most out of the past three.
Same. I was talking about Christmas ones, but it's okay. Like the past three Christmas
Oh, Christmas
DCOMs.
ones. I would say that this one is the most memorable. I don't remember pretty much anything from Twas the Night and The Ultimate Christmas Present.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of those. I love Good Luck Charlie. It's Christmas though.
No, I would say that I probably it's probably a tie between Good Luck Charlie and this for like memorableness.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um now I want to talk about the Santa guy, tall Santa, if you will. He was like really kind of creeping me out after a
Oh
while.
yeah, he gave
Kind
me
of.
creepy man vibes, not gonna lie.
Like I respect the hustle. Don't get me wrong. Like you're helping her out, but I was like, you are kind of a creep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I was kind of not. I wasn't feeling him all too much.
Yeah. At least representation though. That's good.
Representation and his acting was like iconic,
Yeah.
so I'll respect
Yeah.
it.
Then we have
Um,
the sister Gabby, played by Ashlyn J. Lopez, who's really nice, by the way. Go follow her.
definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I didn't hate her, but I didn't like love her.
Yeah, a lot of the characters aren't not memorable, so I don't have much to say, honestly.
Yeah, she was kind of forgettable. She was just kind of there, like supporting like the storyline, but it wasn't like overbearingly supportive.
Yeah. And then there was LGBTQ representation. There was gay
Oh,
uncles,
yes.
which I liked.
Um, the uncles were iconic, honestly.
Yes.
I really respect like what they did with this show or not the show, this movie. Like they got representation. I believe this is all the first DCOM to let me rephrase that. This is the first DCOM to feature an LGBT kiss
Yes.
as they should, obviously.
Period.
Um, I thought that this whole movie just was awesome with cast and diversity and everything and representation.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
Even Under Ups had LGBT representation, but it wasn't on screen. Just briefly
yes.
mentioned.
So that's why I'm very, very like into what they did with this movie.
Same.
Um, but plot wise, we definitely I kind of want to talk about this a little bit because this is a very interesting plot because it's essentially the exact same thing every single day, but with different like things playing out different ways.
Yeah.
So we start off where it's Christmas and her life is kind of a mess. Like the mom and dad are gonna split up, and the dad already has a new girlfriend that brought her over, and she's talking about softball and all this stuff. So it's kind of like just kind of a interesting vibe.
Yeah.
And she like somehow like wishes to just completely like start over to this Santa statue, which turns into a real Santa.
Oh, yeah. But maybe he just popped out of
Like,
nowhere. I don't know.
yeah. And then she like trusts this man.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like besties and he's like fulfilling her wishes. And so she wants to like fulfill her favorite Christmas memories again.
Yeah. Like, so she doesn't have to face the divorce and everything. Like, before the Santa came in, she had a really big fight with her family where she, like, accidentally knocked over the Christmas decorations because the brother, like, the little one, he, like, wouldn't let her watch TV and he was chasing for the remote. She was chasing him for the remote and she tripped over Christmas lights and all the decorations got knocked down and she got blamed for it.
Yeah, so she's like having a little bit of a struggle bus,
Yeah.
honestly. I did enjoy like how they portrayed like her waking up, and each time it was like the same noise that was happening. So that you could kind of like see that it was like the start of a new day, or technically the same day, but it's like a new version of the day, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, it does.
Because I know that they did that in Groundhog Day, like there would like be like the same sound. So like I definitely think that like they did pull inspiration from Groundhog Day, which is fine because I feel like every single like movie has like litter or company has done that at some point. I feel like it's just like a very good plot, you know? Like it's easy and like you can form it to like fit different plots. Like they tied in the holidays and divorce and breakups, you know? So I feel like it was just a good spin the on the story to keep it like fresh. Cause after a while, I think Disney like needs to come up with their own new storylines, but then you also have like other companies, and this is the first DCOM I think that has ever gone for that kind of plot too.
Oh, which one? Like the time loop plot?
Yeah, like the over and over again.
Oh, I mean, there's been one about time travel, but I'm not sure it's the same as this. I think this is the first.
Yeah, yeah, I think this is definitely the first, and I'm definitely here for it.
I am too.
However, I did find that like some of the storylines were a little weird, like with the reliving, like when she went to go do like the thing in Chicago where you like lean over the building, and she like did that like she did that like 5 days in a row, even though she hated it.
I would find that scary. Like, how do you do that? I don't know what that is anyway.
You just literally are on top of this huge building, and then you like are standing on a glass window and you get tipped over and you look down.
Are you moving or is the window moving or both?
Well, the window's moving, which means that you're moving as well.
I'd be
So
scared.
it is scary. I would also be scared. I would probably do it, but I would definitely be scared. And then you have the Santa versus the Elves hockey game, which I thought was cute.
Yeah, I like that part. I like how she got to play in it too.
Yeah, she just like asserted herself. Like it's just like there are some like weird inconsistencies that don't make much sense, but it's also a DCOM, so I feel like we can't like look into it too much, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I try not to be too picky because it's a decom.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of like I respect the hustle of the DCOM, but it's like there are some of those like little inconsistencies and like things that like realistically none of this can actually happen in real life
I
as
agree.
far as we know. So I mean that's like one of the downfalls, but at least there isn't like a ton of magic. You know, like it's not like a Freaky Friday like where it's like real life mixed with magic kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I like that part. But is it kind of like magic too? I think it has magic.
It does. It's just not like super magic. Like there's not like a huge focus on it, you know?
Yes, yes.
So I definitely like enjoyed that part. Um, but I guess my thing like comes together like with the message of this movie where it's like she needs to learn to like live with her new family. But throughout the entire thing, she's like not learning to live with her family. She's like trying to do everything but like live with her family.
Yeah.
I just was kind of like thrown off by it because like I understand like it's a tough time, but it felt like I just felt like it just like wasn't like portraying maybe the best like message. I mean, in the end, they like all kind of like come back together, you know.
That's true.
Happy thoughts, but I was just like, oh, mm, um, but yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, is there any like other specific plot points you want to talk about?
Hmm. What did you think of the talk that Rowena and Gabby had, like about the divorce when they were both crying together?
Oh, I thought that it was like this is sounds so bad, but I thought it was like a cute moment of like sibling like love and appreciation. Um, but I don't think it like really furthered any of the plot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it felt a little forced.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed like the effort of the sibling, but it did like it just wasn't my all time, you know.
Yeah.
It just was a little awkward for sure.
Yeah,
But you know, like I said, it's a DCOM and it's more like for the
it
audience
is.
and for like children.
Right.
It's like we can't like overly look too much into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but I did really enjoy everything else about it. I don't really have like anything where I'm like complaining about it for sure.
Same.
Like, yeah, some small inconsistencies, but it was a cute movie. I liked what Disney did with it, considering it was the first Disney Channel Christmas original movie in like 10 years, you know?
Yeah.
So, in that sense, really enjoyed it. However, otherwise, I was like, it could be a kind of a hit or miss, you know?
Yeah. I also found it to be slow paced. DComs have a
Yeah,
pacing
I do
problem.
agree. I do agree. It was kind of slow in some points, and I was kind of like, oh no.
Yeah,
But it was really honestly cute.
it was.
So I really enjoyed that. But I don't like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure I would want to see like a sequel to this, maybe. Like I'm just kind of like
I don't think I need one.
not
I think
you don't need it. Like we don't need a sequel like they're doing with Under Wraps. Like Under Wraps does not need a
I
sequel.
know. I think Spin should get one instead.
Yeah, give Spin a sequel and finally like give it like the justice it deserves since Disney screwed it over, of
Fuck
course.
yeah. I think they're screwing over Zombies 3 too because they're not promoting it enough. Like they promoted Zombies 2 way better. Like, oh my god. Just release a fucking trailer. I need it.
Yeah, I don't understand like what like vibe they're going for because they're not like advertising anything like
Literally.
anymore. Like they're literally just kind of setting up themselves for failure.
True. Like, yeah. I hope Zombies 3 can at least pull in 1 million viewers.
That would be amazing. I think it's doable, to be
I
honest.
know. Yeah. What day do you think it'll
I
come
think
out?
it has more of a chance than like the other ones. I think it'll come out um let me look. I had a date in mind. I just need to look at the February calendar. I think it's definitely going to come out in February since the other two did. I would say it's either probably going to come
Yeah.
out the 11th or the 18th.
I think 11 because Sneakerella, a Disney Plus original movie, is coming out on the 18th already. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah, they
excited.
probably don't want to do that. Or maybe even if we're lucky, maybe they'll do the 4th of February.
Oh, probably. I hope they don't push it to March though. I wouldn't be surprised because they're taking so long to promote it. Like, help.
Yeah. Um, definitely. There's definitely something going on, and
Yeah.
I'm not really sure like what it is. Like, I don't know if it's like the new CEO or not new CEO, like new programming lady. I don't know what her official title is.
Yeah.
But she's kind of like she's given us nothing.
Yeah. Except she picked up
Um,
Saturdays for us. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought it wasn't going to go through, but it did. I'm happy.
yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for all the new shows.
Same.
Um, on that note, I do want to ask before we get too far away from the movie, what would you give this out of 10?
7. It's not perfect, but I like it.
I was thinking the same thing. It's not perfect. It's cute. It's a DCOM. And so I respect the hustle,
I do too.
but it wasn't like my all-time
Yeah,
favorite.
definitely not. What did you think of this music? It's not a musical, but it has songs with the characters singing.
Yeah, I thought the songs were cute. I thought it was very Disney Channel holiday pop.
Yes, in Spanish though. But there's like one song outside the movie that Scarlett did. It's called Christmas Again, same as the title, and it's really cute. I like the music video.
Yeah, um I like all of the songs, honestly. I like that they brought in some Spanish singing as well because it is with a focus on Hispanic heritage and a Hispanic family.
Yes,
So I really, really liked that they actually put some, some thought into that.
I too. They also brought Frankie Rodriguez from High School Musical, the musical, the series, to do like that jingle bell thing with the clock. Do you know like the jingle bells with the clock?
Yes.
Yeah, that was him.
Frankie Rodriguez is an icon. I love
Yes,
him. I'm obsessed with him.
I love him.
But yeah, this was definitely a cute movie. So I'm not gonna say don't check it out, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah,
So I think that's just the best way to say it. So if you do check it out, let us know what you think. Message us on Instagram. Because we definitely want to hear what you have to say. Because even if we disagree, I think it'll be fun to hear other people's thoughts. I always appreciate nice DMs with your thoughts, even if I don't agree,
yeah.
people. I've definitely received some not very nice ones, and I'm like, you must be fun at parties. It's like, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. What
Is
else?
there anything else like you would like to like talk about? I think we covered the Disney Channel moves and our thoughts about the renewal of Bunk.
Hmm.
Definitely some thoughts.
Hmm. I do want updates on From the Desk of Zoe Washington because that's taking forever to get announced for like filming and casting. Like, I want to know who's playing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they announced that so long ago, like, and I have no idea what is taking so
They
long.
announced it like a week after Spin came out in like August 18th. That's when like the premiere dates for Christmas Again and Under Us are out. It's still in development though. I don't know how long movie development takes, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they like give us something,
Yeah.
like some news.
When do you think that will come out?
Um, I'm hoping like next summer.
Maybe. Or early 2023 for Black History Month, February 2023. I don't
I
know.
feel like that's more likely with like the date timeline that they've kind of got going on right now.
True, true. I don't know how Under Wraps
Um,
sequel like got gets to start filming before this. Like but yeah,
yeah, I'm still in shock about the Under Wraps sequel. When we did our episode, I was definitely not expecting that.
I know. But at least we'll have two DCOMs next year. I was expecting Zombies 3 to be the only DCOM of 2022.
Yeah, definitely a little nervous about like the plot of Under Wrap. But when it comes out, I'm sure that it'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's expected to come out in 2022. So I'm thinking October. Yeah.
It's already expected to come out in 2022.
Yeah. They film
Oh
in
my.
January and February. I don't know how they're getting that out fast.
That's so crazy. Like that's such a like quick turnaround.
Literally,
Like it just came out like 2 months ago.
it did. I'm still kind of scared for the future of DCOMs though. What if they stop doing them entirely? I'll take any DCOM at this point.
Me too. I will literally take anything.
Yeah,
I'm not very picky. Like,
I'm not either. What would you react
yeah,
to a Christmas Again sequel? I wouldn't mind it, but I'll be confused.
I wouldn't mind it, but I definitely don't think that it needs one.
True, true. Yeah. Do you think it's better than Stuck at Christmas, the movie, the Stuck in the Middle Christmas movie, which was not a DCOM?
Yes, I do think it was
I do
better.
too. I've been watching it lately. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite show.
Yeah, we all remember our year stuck in the middle phase.
Yeah, that was in January. That was our episode. Go watch it. I mean, listen, even though it's kind of cringy for me. But yeah.
No, I literally never go back and listen to old episodes because I'm like so like
It's okay.
embarrassed.
I don't do that with my episodes either, honestly.
I like it's like good in the moment and then yeah,
You're
after I'm done editing it, we're done.
you're not wrong. Would you do a separate episode for Raven's Home season 5 since we thought it ended on season 4? I don't know.
I definitely would. Like once the season wraps, I would definitely be
Or a
interested in that.
series. We don't know if it'll get a season 6 or not. I hope it does with the new setting.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how this one will play out. So
Yeah.
Disney, don't let us down. Don't let us down.
Yeah. Would I mean, what the fuck am I saying? Out of all the 112 DCOMs, where would you slot Christmas Again? Like out of 112?
I would say it's probably in like it's definitely like between 50 and 100.
I think that too, honestly.
I don't think it's like in my top 50, to be honest.
Yeah. And out of the 4 Christmas DCOMs, how would you rank them all? I would do Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, Christmas Again, The Ultimate Christmas Present, and 'Twas the Night.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of 'Twas the Night, and
No,
yeah.
Twas the Night was
I like The Ultimate Christmas Present though, but it's not memorable to me.
Yeah, it is very not memorable.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a very exciting episode. Thank you so much for joining me for this holiday episode.
Yeah, I hope to come back with like either Gabby or
Definitely.
Cinderella, any of them. Have you been watching Gabby?
I watched the first episode.
Oh, when?
Yeah. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not like my all-time favorite, but it's like a little bit. I guess I think I was a little too harsh on it.
It's okay. I was talking shit about it last year too. But then I just sat down and watched it because I was bored. And I finished Sydney to the Max and I got kind of sick of that. Renew it for season 4, please.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely did not deserve all the hate that I was giving it.
It's okay. I'm guilty of that too.
But we live and we learn.
Of course.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, this was so fun. Where can all my listeners check out all the content and edits that you have to offer?
Instagram, Sparkling Ava. It's sparkling with a Q, dot Ava with 3 A's.
Period. Everyone needs to go do that. If you're not following already, what are you doing with your life?
Follow Matthew too at That's So Matthew.
Oh yes, I lost quite a few followers during my break.
It's okay. It's okay.
I honestly don't even care. I just was like, because I was gonna post a lot more, but you know, life got busy. I'm on break officially, thank God, from school. So that means I'm starting to record all these fun episodes for the big return. I think I'm recording like 3 next week. So
what do you have planned for January?
We're back. I will tell you once we end the episode.
Oh, of course, yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone has an amazing holiday season. I will be back with regular episodes starting January 7th, 2022.